So theme number 2 is workers rising up
I've
worldwide.
seen it before.
What do you see?
Nice.
What do you see? You see too much of that. Now you see. Now you don't. Okay, so Alabama coal miners enter the 6th month of their strike. Luigi Morris, left voice. That is not the same Luigi that hangs out in our Discord, but shout out to Luigi.
No.
We are not giving up. Okay, Left Voice is a great publication as well. This came through Popular Resistance. You can see I put them both on the thumbnail. Okay, reflection on the strengths and contradictions of this historic strike by a journalist who covered the struggle from the first night of the picket lines and from a distance. Okay, and it's a little flowery. Okay, 1,100 miners at Warrior Met Coal started a historic strike in Brookwood, Alabama on April 1st. Miners directed us to the entrances of the main mines. When we arrived, this is an incredible story. It really is. Eli Gross in Missouri has done some good work on dark money packs in Missouri. Ooh, send me over his info, please, Darlene. I'll take a look, see if we can get him included as well going forward. We interviewed Miles, a 3rd-generation miner, by the light of a few cell phones. When we asked why he and his union were going on strike, he was barely able to see his 4-year-old daughter grow up. Working long, grueling hours, including holidays, left them with little time for their families. That, in a nutshell, was why most of them were going on strike. They worked 6 days a week, 8 to 12-hour shifts, no holidays. Sometimes they were forced to work on their day off. Wow, for weeks at a time. So literally they can go like a month without a day off. Risk their lives, long commutes. And the strike forces them to arrive 30 minutes early to ensure that they're on time, or else they risk losing their jobs. Wow. And if all this were, that's like Tom Coughlin time, like when the New York Giants, like you had to be 5 minutes early for every meeting or you were late. They only have a 30-minute unpaid lunch break. Oh, I've been at those jobs. Chris Rock does a great bit about what 30 minutes actually means as a lunch break. And like, you go to the thing, you sit down, you get your sandwich, it's 27 goddamn, you got to take a shit. 30 minutes, that's it, and it's unpaid. Compounded by low wages, below industry average, while their CEO made $4 million in 2019. That's an estimated net worth of $11.5 million. How nice.
Jeez.
Wow. There must be hundreds of workers like Miles who quite often has to work 155 to 170 hours every 2 weeks, 1,400 to 2,100 feet underground. Wow. And there's a video.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know if we can do
coal
audio,
mining
but
is so bad.
Right now, I don't know the exact number.
The daughters of coal miners will write songs about, like, that's how bad being a coal miner is, and they're only making how much a year?
That was in the 1950s. Coal miner's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
60s, now I think it's even worse. So
yeah, way worser.
Miners have entered the 6 months of the strike, making this one of the longest of its size in recent history. Of course, who can forget them historically marching on New York City? Okay, they were offered a contract that included $1.50 a raise for the next 5 years, divided into 2 parts. It was a slap in the face, and they rejected it. As I'm kind of glad they did, but yeah. Meanwhile, Warrior Met Coal has lost $7 million during the strike. Hasn't shown any willingness to negotiate. We stand firm with them, with all workers that are looking to get a better deal from management and for collective bargaining.
Right.
Many of these workers come from generations of mining families. union families. Some have lived there nearby their whole lives. Others have come from other mines that closed because they have skills. While most miners are white men, there were many.
Are there any demands?
Well, yeah, the demands are better pay. Yeah, strike politics and contradictions.
Gotcha.
No, they want better pay.
Yeah.
They want guaranteed time off. They want days off. Probably, I have not seen a specific list here. Socialism is not welcome here. Yeah, class struggle unions. Amazon worker and Black Lives Matter activist. Okay, so this is where they're trying to connect. Yeah, we were staying in West End Manor, Birmingham, closer to Bessemer. That was the yeah, right near the Amazon warehouse where we were covering the Union Drive. On our way to the mines, we took the Alabama 216 road, which goes through the small towns between Birmingham and Tuscaloosa. Many of the houses along the road had Confederate or Trump 2020 flags on the front doors. Okay, as an example, pragmatic. Besides this more pragmatic sector, some of the workers were fully into MAGA. They had the shirt stickers, the hats. They called it the Chinese virus and so on. They would see us coming with our left voice shirts and know our politics, okay? All right, the strike made some conversation. It's just interesting to hear what this guy's kind of observations after 6 months of covering this have been. And this is, again, I encourage everyone. I'll drop the links in the notes after the show's over. I just didn't want to put it in beforehand so everybody could read them before, so I could go through them. But I certainly can put those in. Yeah, they definitely do want to be treated like human beings. They want to be able to spend time with their family. They want fair pay for their work. They want to be treated with respect. They want to have a living wage. They want to have a life. They've well earned it and they well deserve it. So rising up and not giving up, and we certainly stand with them.